Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever ember wanders near.
Let's conclude tonight's stream with Scott. Oh yes, it's Scott's newest video discussing the myth or potential serious risk regarding over-penetration. Very dangerous indeed. Are we ready? Let's do it.
Is over-penetration a tall tale or a legitimate concern? Well, today we're gonna find out. Glock 19 Gen 5 38 Special 380 ACP. Oh no! 45 ACP, 40 Smith and Wesson 10 millimeter, 357. Oh, 500 Smith and Wesson Magnum.
Oh, new opening! Oh, he's got a new opening!
What's up, everybody?
I like the new opening. Oh, that's nice. Bravo, Scott. Well, that's a well done and opening. Nice, I love it.
My name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today we are going to talk about a highly debated topic when it comes to self-defense. I'm talking about over-penetration. What is over-penetration and why should I?
Well, see, Scott, you have a family, so I'm surprised I have to explain this to you. Over-penetration is where, well, you'll just know when the woman says, too deep, too deep. Sorry. Granted, if you're watching a hentai, they're not saying that. As you're watching a hentai, they're going, oh, more.
I care. Well, it's mostly talked about when it comes to self-defense. If I am defending myself from bad zombie, I don't want to accidentally harm good zombie behind him. This is why a lot of people carry hollow points instead of full metal jackets in their concealed carry. The full metal jacket should penetrate deeper, and the hollow point should expand, dump energy, and not penetrate as deep, thus staying in the intended target and not harming another target. I understand.
Hatanashi. Oh, bless your heart. Are you still feeling a little bit self-conscious? Oh, bless your heart, honey child.
In the concept of over-penetration, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think it really applies to handguns as much as people say. In my opinion, handguns put holes in things, but not through things. I understand there's a lot of exceptions and variables, and no two situations are ever the same when it comes to this subject, but today I want to do a test. I have two Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie torsos, zombified with green blood. They both have on a shirt, and we're going to try out some of the most common handgun calibers for self-defense and see if we get over-penetration. We're going to use a full metal jacket and then a hollow point and see what our results are. Will the intended target be the only thing that is destroyed, or will we accidentally hit another target? I am very excited about today's video. I've wanted to do this for quite a while, so now let's get set up and get started. So for today's video, I figured we would stick to the most common self-defense calibers. First up will be 380 ACP, then we have 9mm, we have 40 Smith and Wesson, 38 Special and 357 Magnum, 45 ACP, and then 10mm, which isn't as common, but you will have that sometimes. And I know some of you are asking right now, where is the 22 LR? Well, I'm not defending myself from squirrels, so I need something a little bit bigger. We have our handy dandy hold-up displays gun wall today, and we were gonna start out with 380, but I think instead, we're gonna start out with 9mm.
Actually, I would expect 9mm to over-penetrate more than 45. 45 ACP is a slower round, whereas 9mm is typically a faster, a higher speed round. So in terms of over-penetration, that one would be more of a concern than the 45, I would think.
Because that is the most common self-defense caliber, and I want a fresh target for 9mm. We have a Glock 19 Gen 5 COA, and I'm loaded up with one round of 9mm, 115 grain full metal jacket. That's about as common as it.
Well, 45 dumps a ton of energy, but that's the whole point. When it dumps that energy, it slows it down. That's the theory they're working off right now. It's like the argument is like 45 does more damage because it dumps a lot of energy when it strikes. When it does that, it slows down the round and reduces the degree of penetration that it has. Whereas the 9mm does not dump as much energy, and so therefore it retains the energy of its velocity to continue and penetrate through the target, which could lead it to over penetrate and go into a secondary target.
Yes. 9mm, full metal jacket. Will we get over penetration? Here we go.
Something came out the back.
Ooh. Oh, it looks like we made it all the way through it.
Yeah.
We got us a little hole there. We did make it through the zombie with the
And it looked like something hit something on the lower left.
Zombie back here, he looks like he's okay. So if you look in there, there's some jacket there. It looks like that round broke up and some fragments made it out of this zombie. But
Couldn't
not
the
the
jacket,
whole
could have been
round.
some of the
It
bone.
went to the left of zombie number 2.
I'm wondering if that was bone fragments because they were white. Yeah, they were. Like this spot right here on the shirt was white. So I'm wondering if it carried a bone fragment or two out the back with it.
And if it would have hit him, I don't think it would have done much damage. I'm honestly surprised we made it all the way through that zombie with a full metal jacket. So next we have some 9mm 147 grain Federal HSTs. These are hollow points. It should expand and not make it through the first target. All right. Here we go. Whoa, we got a little bit of liquid that time.
Yeah, I saw a little wiggle on the other one. Okay, I think that was just the table.
Up front here.
I think it was just the table vibration.
Now let's check the back. It does not appear. Oh,
No way!
Out of there. Look at this.
Oh, that's awesome! The shirt caught it.
Came out right there. There's the round.
Wow.
It
That
stopped
was cool.
on the shirt. The shirt stopped it. So it did pass all the way through zombie number 1, but it did not have enough energy to even make it through that shirt once it did. That is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That thing is.
That was cool.
All right, now we are going to circle back to 380 ACP. This is an LCP Max, a very common 380 selection. And I'm loaded up with 1 round of 380 ACP, 90 grain, full metal jacket. Okay, 380 ACP, I'm going to take a knee so I'm level. And here we go.
Got him. That's it.
Let's have a look. We have a hit right there, right over the 577 Tyrannosaur. And, oh, okay, take a look at that right there. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. It is caught in the shirt. So it did make it all the way through.
Oh, that's cool. That is so cool.
Barely made it through. There it is on the shirt.
Good condition, too.
And we have just a little hole right there. So 380 ACP full metal jacket acted about the same as a 9mm hollow point. I've consistently seen 380 hollow points in gel under penetrate, but a full metal jacket may be a better option. I don't know. Let's go for the hollow point next and see what happens. Up next, we have some 380 Hornady critical defense, and these are 90 grain. These are hollow points.
Interesting.
To
okay.
Let's see what happens. Okay. Here we go.
Yep, that's about what I expected.
So we hit right here. Have us a nice new hit there. Little hole right there. But no, we did not make it through. There's 9mm, and that's the 380 full metal jacket. We stopped inside with the 380 hollow point. Didn't even make it close to making it all the way through. Up next, we are gonna move to 38 Special, another very common self-defense caliber. This is a Smith and Wesson combat Magnum with a 3-inch barrel, and I have some 38 Special, 132 grain full metal jacket.
I gotta say, that's a thick revolver for 38. Like, honestly, I would not expect a 38 revolver to be that thick. Honestly, I would have expected to be a slimmer, like a slimmer sized firearm. Interesting.
Dokey. I'm pretty level, maybe a little higher. Go right here. Let's check it out.
Yeah. And that was interesting.
Okie dokie, let's have a look here. We have a hit right here on Mr. Zombie. Looks like we went through. We have a hole. So, do we have any holes on him?
It skipped up and hit him right in the neck.
Looks like you need to put a thumb in it. Got hit in the neck. Right there. Oh, dear.
Ooh, wow.
That's not good. So that is
he's itching.
Textbook over penetration there with a 38 special full metal jacket. Now I will say, it didn't make it very deep. I mean, maybe about that deep, but still, I don't want to be hit in the neck again. Up next, we have 30.
That's like when he showed the depth of penetration there in the neck. That's still significant because where to hit? That's close to the jugular. That is really fucking close to the jugular, and that depth of penetration that he just showed, that could sever the jugular. So it absolutely could be lethal. 100%. That could be a lethal hit.
38 special again, but this time we have hollow points. These are Hornady Critical Defense 110 grain. All right, I'm going to try to hit kind of in the same spot. Go right here. Let's have a look.
Held it. Okay.
So here is our new hole, very close to where we hit before. I don't see a hole out the back. Oh, there it is right there. Did not even make it all the way through the first target. So far today, the full metal jackets are actually over penetrating.
Okay, I haven't gotten to do this in a while. Let's see if I still have it. Chicked mods! Yeet that bit!
To an extent, the 380 not so much. I felt like it penetrated adequately, but the hollow points are doing their job and they are stopping just shy of making out of the first target or making it out and the shirt is catching it. 38 special for sure had some over penetration with FMJ. Up next is going to be 40 Smith and Wesson. This is actually the very first handgun I was ever issued as a law enforcement officer. This is a Glock 22 chambered in 40 Smith and Wesson, and this is a Gen 4, and I'll have some 40 Smith and Wesson 180 grain full metal jackets. All right, I'm going to try to get level about right here, and I'm going to go dead center. Oh.
With that. Hold up. Hold up. I want to see that again. Maybe I've just seen the jiggle from the energy dock. I kind of got the feeling that the round bounced around a little bit inside. I could be just getting thrown off by the energy causing the gel to jiggle or something, but.
Okay, so I've been marking our hits so I don't get confused. This is our new hit. Let's take a look in here. Oh, there's a piece of something. We hit right in here, I think, like right there, right underneath the sternum.
Oh, sternum could throw it off.
Judging from this shirt, it does not look like we made it all the way through with the full metal jacket. No, there it is right there, all broken up in this section of the target here.
Oh.
It is broken up and did not make it all the way through. So that's interesting. This is an example of a full metal jacket not over penetrating and basically being an adequate round. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, every situation is different. There's a ton of different variables, but sometimes you don't over penetrate with full metal jacket. We did not over penetrate with the 40 full metal jacket. Next are some
And by the way, I should point out, someone in chat mentioned, the data is skewed, that they've seen a 9 mil blow a person's lungs out their back. One thing to keep in mind is ballistics gel is an analog for a body, but it is not a perfect analog. So ballistics gel, depending on environmental conditions, depending on how well it's made, could have better or worse viscosity and energy reduction or energy transfer than a live body might. Just that's something to bear in mind. This is basically the best we can get without actually shooting someone. So keep that in mind when it's could this actually happen? This is basically just used for best guess with the available analogs that we have without actually causing harm to someone.
40 Smith and Wesson gold dot.
It was Biden that said it 9 mil could blow someone's lung out. Okay. Oh, did I get trolled? Did I get trolled by chat? I got trolled by chat, didn't I? Quoting Biden. I didn't know that was a Biden quote. I don't give a shit what that guy said. I got trolled by a Biden quote. Okay. In my defense, it's late. I'm over a half hour over time, and you've mind broken me twice. Okay, that I have a legitimately good defense why I didn't catch that one. Okay, a legit one. I've been brain broken twice today, and I'm over time.
Full metal jacket. Next are some 40 Smith and Wesson gold dot 180 grain hollow points.
Gold dots.
Let's see if these make it through. All right, I'm gonna try to get level here. Let's go for about the same area. So we have our new hole here. I tried to hit in the same area-ish. So about right there.
For the sternum.
And judging from the back of this shirt, we do not have any over penetration. It may be if the hair wadded up somewhere in there. But regardless, that round did not make it all the way through target one. We really only had 3 bullets today make it all the way through. And when they did make it all the way through, they didn't really have much energy left anyways. Up next is gonna be the Lord's caliber 45 ACP.
Here we go. This is the one you're waiting for.
Carrying a 45 for self-defense. Most likely you're probably carrying a 1911. This is a SIG 1911, and I'm loaded up with one round of 45 ACP, 230 grain full metal jacket. Okay, very curious about this one. Slow, fat round. Here we go. Oh dear!
Good hit.
Fold him in half like a lawn chair.
Oh shit! We need to see that again. Holy shit!
Dear, fold him in half like a lawn chair.
Straight fucking through. Not only straight through, 0 deviation. Absolutely 0 deviation. It zipped in a straight line right through both of them. Well, into the second one. Didn't go through the second one, but holy crap. Yeah, even the 9 didn't do that. That's impressive. Complete opposite of what I thought. Wow. And Kate, I am impressed. I am legitimately impressed.
I can already tell you from that one, the old 45 went through target 1 and almost obliterated target 2. Look at this. Got hit right in the bullseye there.
Holy shit.
Dang.
How deep?
So, the other rounds we're shooting are moving faster than 45 ACP. 45 ACP is a bigger diameter bullet and it's moving slower than the other rounds. A lot of times when it comes to penetrating, the heavier, slower round will penetrate a little deeper because it doesn't dump all of its energy as fast when it hits a soft target. And golly, that still hit that really hard. Oh my goodness. Let's check the back here.
This was a 45.
Nope. Nope, we're good. Wow, okay. Well,
Deadpool would approve. Deadpool used to 50 AE. Deadpool goes higher than 45. He's full on 50 AE, so.
we hit right there. Had a solid hit. Went through the back. There's our new hole where we passed through the back of the target here. And then smacked target number 2 really hard. I mean, enough to shatter the sternum here. I'm really surprised that the 45 still had that much energy to do that to target 2. That's pretty wild. 45 ACP sure was packing a punch with Full Metal Jacket. Now let's see what happens when we hit it with a 230
This should be interesting.
Hornady 45 ACP hollow point. Here we go.
Nope. Stopped it. Okay. That stopped it.
We hit right there. That's our new hole. I can already tell you, I can hear it. Listen, it's on the table. There it is right there. So, made it through, I believe, right here. And then the shirt caught it. That is hot. There's your 45 ACP hollow point. It's all chewed up, did its job.
Yes, it did.
Made it through target 1, but didn't even have enough energy to make it through that shirt. So, Full Metal Jacket, 45 ACP, definitely seems like probably going to penetrate more than 45 ACP hollow points.
Translation for self-defense, better to get a hollow point so you don't hit the person behind him if the person behind your target is an innocent bystander. Lesson learned.
Now we have made it to the big boy, the 10 millimeter. This is a
this should be
Glock
good.
20 Gen 4 10 millimeter. I'm loaded up with 1 round of 10 mil 180 grain Full Metal Jacket. Okay,
This might go through.
here we go.
10 mil is a
We're gonna hit
monster.
fresh spot. Let's get level here. Here we go. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I
We
deviated,
get right
so
here, and I actually already peeked at the slow-mo footage. I know that this went all the way through. There's the hole.
it just
Now, here's what's
deviated.
interesting. It went right by zombie number 2. I cannot confirm that this is what happened, but if you look at its ear right here, it's got just a little
Oh,
flap. That
Yeah.
bullet went right by the side right here. Did it nick its ear? I don't know. Could it have? Could have. The real question is if it would have actually hit it somewhere in the body, what kind of damage would it have done? I'm guessing similar to 45 or the old 38 special. Now we have 10 mil hollow points. These are 180 grain Underwood 10 mil hollow points.
they should stop.
Let's see if we stop in target 1.
I think it might
We'll
stop.
go for, we'll go right through there. Here we go.
Yep, caught in the shirt. I could see it caught. I could see it caught in the shirt. It did not go through.
Okay. I hit, I believe right here or here. I haven't been able to mark these because the shirt is wet. But we do not have a new hole, but look at this.
Yep, there it
Stuck
is.
to the shirt. Dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle. Let's look through there. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That is crazy. Oh, it's hot. So we made it all the way through target 1.
Nice.
And again, dumped all of its energy in the target and did not have enough to even make it through the shirt. That thing is still hot. It held together really well.
Yeah,
And
it did.
expanded really well. So, again, this time, over penetration with the Full Metal Jacket, but we did not have over penetration with the hollow point. When it comes to 10 mil, it has one direct competitor, the 357. Again, we have the Smith and Wesson Combat Magnum with a 3-inch barrel, and I have some 357 125 grain Full Metal Jackets.
Here we go.
Fresh spot. I'm gonna get down here and get level. Here we go. Woo!
If.
Yeah, he definitely moved on that one.
But it didn't make it through. It did not make it
So I'm
through.
a little lower this time, and I don't think we made it all the way through
No.
with the 357. I think we stopped.
Yeah.
I don't have a bullet. Oh wait, oh.
Fragments?
Oh my goodness.
Jacket.
So the bullet broke up
Oh, yeah.
inside there. And
Yeah.
it did make it all the way through, but just barely, just some pieces. And then they stopped in the shirt. That is wild. So
Interesting.
a little bit of overpenetration, but not enough to really do anything. Now we have 3 Fittest 7 again, but we have some 125 grain hollow points. These are Underwood ammo, TAC XPs. All right, gonna aim for sort of the same area. Here we go. Oh man, that 3 Fittest 7 did him in.
Cleared it. That 357 zipped right through. Holy. Wowing. That zipped right freaking through. It looks like it might have deviated slightly, but wow. And did it make it through the shirt? Nope, I think it's still in the shirt. Wow. That was impressive.
Okay.
It might have fragmented a little bit, yeah.
We hit in this area here.
That's a good question. I'm curious why the hollow point did,
there's
but
a
the
little
FMG didn't.
damage spot of the shirt. No new hole. That may have been from the Full Metal jacket. I'm not seeing any new holes or any new holes in him. I think it stopped in him. I'm trying to get this guy to stay up here because I've got one more
Wait,
gun
he's
I wanna
not looking
use,
at the high
but
speed?
Reviewed the slow-mo footage.
Oh, okay.
That 3 Fittest 7 hollow point went all the way through him. And then continued on. But target number 2 was very lucky. If you come around this side, you can see it hit the shirt, stretched his shirt around, and there it is in the shirt.
Wow.
Check that out. Oh,
Oh, yeah. It didn't fragment. It stayed pretty well intact.
that
Wow.
is insane. Went through target 1 and then hit the shirt of target 2 and stayed in the shirt. Just, whoop, just stretched it around him. And that thing had some really good retention. Look at that. So for the first time today, the Full Metal jacket and the hollow point both overpenetrated. Now everyone's going to be confused. Today we've tested out all of the common self-defense calibers, but now how about uncommon? This is my concealed carry, a 500 Smith and Wesson Magnum with some 350 grain jacketed hollow points. Let's see if these overpenetrate. All right, here we go.
Oh, God.
Wow. I think he's okay.
Holy crap, he is. The 500 Magnum didn't go through.
So it's pretty obvious where our hit is. We have a giant hole.
Holy crap.
But the interesting thing is, it didn't overpenetrate. You figure with a 500 Magnum, even with a hollow point, would probably overpenetrate, but it didn't. We did not make it through anywhere. And we did not hit the other zombie, which is absolutely insane. I think
that's
if we've
surprising.
learned anything from today's video, it's that bullets sometimes do weird things. So we still got quite a bit of target 1 left. I say we do a mag dump with the Glock 20 10 mil. And this final mag dump is brought to you by SDI. And if you want to get your start in firearms technology, be sure and check them out. There's a link in the description down below.
Yeah. Holy crap!
Firepower!
Oh my goodness! Jesus! This is something out of a movie! Oh my god, this looked like something out of a movie! The way it was just like disassembling the head! Yeah, it was like almost like RoboCop, yeah! Holy crap!
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to say that 10 mil is pretty adequate for zombies, especially if you have 15 rounds. I'm going to say that...
Holy crap, Ember's pants are dripping in the floor. You're assuming I'm wearing pants right now.
probably caught most of those, But we definitely had a little bit of over penetration once, you know, all the material started to give. Still not good enough for me though. Think I have one more self-defense technique that I need to try out.
Ah. It was very effective.
I don't know what size grain bullet this is. I think like, I don't know, probably 300,000 grain bullet. Moving at about 15 miles per hour does a lot of damage. Also does a lot of damage to the bullet. Yeah, I think I may be stuck there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. I feel like we got a lot of good data today. Let me know what you thought about it and what you thought about the results in the comment section down below. Also, be sure and give today's video a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future awesome content. If you're outside like me all the time, make sure you're hydrating. And if you want to check out Kentucky Ballistics clothing, there's a link in the description down below that will take you to KentuckyBallistics.com. Again, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. See you next time.
Please. Ow! Wow, that's a hell of an ending for his videos now. Scott, bravo! Bravo, Scott. That was like, those results, I gotta say, I am legit surprised by some of those results. And great, fucking great stuff. I love it.